All right, right now let's send it out to the plaza, and Darlene's out there. I believe she's going to eat while we stay inside. Is that right, Dar?
Yeah, I signed up for this one. You know, we have seen food carts in the city for years, from the tamale guy in Bucktown to the Pilates or fruit bar carts roaming Chicago's beaches every summer. Now there's a cart full of crepes strolling around downtown, and it's the only licensed food cart in Chicago. Melissa's Pal Crepes beat out hundreds of applicants to get the city's first and currently the only food cart license since City Hall legalized mobile food vendors just last fall. Danka joins us right now because she is the owner of Melissa's Crepes, and her mother, Melissa, is here, and two beautiful young girls with us as well.
So Lynn is our general manager, and my daughter had the day off school.
Your daughter had the day off, so it's a family affair.
Yes, it is.
So let's talk about this big honor. You're the first one licensed food cart in the city of Chicago. What's this got to feel like?
It's exciting, but it's also a little bit nerve-wracking because people really aren't used to seeing food carts downtown.
I mean, because this basically means you went head-to-head with City Hall on this.
Well, honestly, City Hall was they finally had their rules in place, so everybody was very helpful at City Hall and the health department. You know, it was just a matter of giving them everything they asked for, and that was it.
So you got into business, catering business, a year ago, and then food cart because you say you wanted to just bring fresh food to people out in the streets of Chicago.
Oh, really fast, yeah. We live in the city. My children and I take walks all the time, and if we want something fresh, not junk food, that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, there's really nothing. And so we wanted to bring it to the street.
And Danka, I love how you said you're doing crepes out here, because when you think of Chicago, you don't often think of crepes, but you're like, yeah, you do. You're going to start if you don't.
Kids really love our crepes. Adults, we started out doing our due diligence at the farmers markets last year. At the same time, I had an art gallery and hair salon, which I have since then closed. But we also offer a fresh super green salad, fresh fruit, pasta bowls, and a few savory and sweet crepes.
And lots of water right here. So who has the job, and your mom is looking over at me laughing right here, but who has the job of pushing this thing around?
We all take turns. We all take turns. It's a matter of due diligence still. We have to find our niche. We have to let people know what's going on. But afterwards, once it gets a little developed, I'd like to, offer part-time jobs to college students.
And handling this for the summer. So let me open this if you don't mind. I want to see what it looks like.
Well, it's not, we're not packed up to sell today. We have some samples for you, but we're going back to the kitchen and continuing prepping because we're usually out for lunch.
So you don't do things out here.
No.
So it's not like people are going to see you with a skillet and a burner out here flipping and making those crepes. It's not like that. Tell everybody at home how it's going to work.
With the city of Chicago, we have to make all of our food in a commercial kitchen. There it has to be wrapped completely, as well as packaged and labeled as well.
And how much can people expect to spend for a fruit cup like this? You are bringing everything to them.
Everything is $5 on the cart. Everything on the cart is $5.
And is there a certain section, because you are currently, like we said, the only licensed food cart in the city of Chicago, is there an area where you can go, where you cannot go, where you can sell, not sell?
They have a few places where we're not allowed to go, but it's usually, like the really busy traffic areas. Like, for example, we can't go and park right in front of Water Tower.
Okay.
But pretty much all other streets are open to us.
Okay, and what about the competition then with the food trucks out there? Because there's a lot of competition with them, and they can prepare their foods there, but you can't. So
we've talked to a few of the guys in the food trucks, and I think they seem to be a little bit jealous because we could go wherever we want, and they can't.
Yeah, you can push this thing and park it anywhere, basically, like he said.
Right.
And is this going to be just something that you do in the summer, or are you going to try to stretch it a little bit?
No, in the fall, we plan on, working with the health department and bringing a heating unit where we're going to have fresh hot soups also as well, and then maybe have the crepes warm. Our dessert crepes are room temperature, and our savory crepes are cold, which you could reheat. Just take the label off and reheat it.
And how special is this, Danka? You're doing something like this, and it rolls, your cart is rolling the week of Mother's Day in honor of your mother, Melissa.
Oh, yes!
I love that. I love that. I love that. So, Danka, thank you so much. If people want more information and how they can track you, where you're going to be, where can they go?
They can follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Pal Crepes, and then the number is 312-388-5529.
All right, good deal. Thank you so much, and both of you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right, everybody. Corey, back to you in the studio. This was, you want me to bring you some in?
Please
she's got
do.
pasta, she's got the crepes, and the fruit cup. Yeah.
Whatever you got, I'm ready. Thanks, Darlene.